Hi everybody, it's Mark Shelshire. This is the Mark Art Show coming to you from Galeria de las Islas in Metro Manila, Philippines. And I have a question today which I'm going to answer. The question comes and it says, how do gallery owners perceive artists? Especially if an artist is looking to get into a gallery and wants to get into one. Look, I can only speak for myself. And for my experience working with other galleries and dealing with other gallery owners, I will tell you what I feel. Again, I stress this is my opinion. First of all, gallery owners see artists in a very positive light, obviously because galleries survive because of artists. But I'll give you what don't do. These are some don'ts. Don't do this because you will upset galleries. Well, you'd upset my gallery. This is don't cold call galleries. What do I mean by that? Well, first of all, number one, don't turn up at a gallery with paintings and your portfolio and ask to see the owner or whoever's running the gallery because you're looking for an exhibition. That doesn't work. You know, really, it's inconsiderate. It's not thinking about what the gallery is doing and what's going on. And really, it's not the way to do it. Most times, the gallery owner or the curator, who's ever looking after the gallery, will look at your work, but there's a good chance they will, unless you're exceptional, will just say no and we'll ring you, don't you ring us. And that will be the end of it. Because you've kind of inconvenienced them, because you've not been, it's been a little bit rude by just walking in. Also, don't cold call galleries through telephones. That doesn't work, ringing around all the galleries and telling them you want to come and exhibit in their gallery. Don't do that. That's wrong, won't work, and after they hang up, they'll forget about you. Same with cold calling emails. Sending emails out to galleries saying, hi, my name's Mark, I'm an artist, I'm brilliant, I want to be in your gallery, and most likely they will hit the delete button, and that will be the end of that. So, getting into a gallery, I believe you need to go through a process. Now, I've talked about this process before, so I'll talk about it again, and then I'll add a little bit more to the end of it. I believe if you want to get into a good gallery, the way to get into a good gallery is find out all the galleries within the city or the area that you're living in, and go and visit these galleries. Go and see if your artwork will fit into this gallery, and is this kind of gallery that feels right to you, that feels good to you. How did the people approach you? Now, you don't go as an artist. You just go as someone who loves art. You're going to walk around and look at the paintings and see who approaches you, how they approach you, how they talk to you, how they treat you. You need to find that out. Once you get to the point of finding one or two or three galleries that you really like, then what you've got to do is go along to these galleries as a potential customer. Go along and ask them to look what they've got. Do you have any stuff out the back? Can I see your consignment works? I'm looking for something special. Just go along and look through and talk to the staff and get to know the staff so that the staff recognize you when you arrive and say, hi, how are you? So you know that. Then, once you settle and you say, well, I really like Gallery X the most, so what then I suggest you do is you begin to find out when their openings are and attend openings. Maybe 2 or 3 openings, and see how you feel about it. See what it's like at the opening. Do many people come? Are there sales happening? Do they have wine and food? Is everybody happy and friendly? What are the staff like at the openings? Talk to the artist. Ask the artist, hey, I love your work. This is a new gallery. Do you enjoy this gallery? Ask them, and they will talk to you. And if you find an artist who's not so happy, say to them, hey, can I come and talk to you after, at your studio or something, and just get to know you better? Most times artists will say yes. So find out about the gallery. Once you've found out about a gallery and you really like the gallery, presuming you haven't met the owner or you've only lightly met them, go back to the gallery and then introduce yourself as an artist. And say that you're an artist and you've been looking at their gallery, and they'll notice that. They'll say, wow, we thought you might have been. And say, look, what's the process to join your gallery? What's the process, A, to get an exhibition, or B, to consign work? What would I have to do? And then they will lay out a process for you, and they'll say you need step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then you will get an interview, and in that interview you'll need to bring this and this and this along. Now, please friends, stick exactly to the instructions they give you. For me, People will send me messages on Facebook and they'll say, hey, I'd like to have an exhibition in your gallery. What do I have to do? And I say to them, okay, here's the email address. Please email me your bio and, 4 or 5 paintings. Show me what you're doing, current work. And 9 times out of 10, straight away underneath exactly that what I've said there will come a bio and 4 or 5 pictures on my Facebook page. Now, I didn't ask for it on the Facebook page. I asked for it in an email. Now, why do I want it in an email? Because then I can put it into our files and do it that way. I asked him for an email because that's what I wanted. Now, those artists who send me, do it on Facebook, 9 times out of 10, that's where it will remain, on my Facebook page. Now, I know that might sound hard to you, but you think about how many people want to have an exhibition, and I've got to do with that. I mean, in this gallery here, I'm already into the end of 2019 putting together exhibitions. So that's how far ahead galleries work. We have to work that far ahead. Yes, there's openings next year, of course, in a couple of places, but basically we're working years in advance to make things happen for us. So think about that. Now, when you go along to the interview, go along, be on your best behavior if you like, take along your bio, take along the things that you have, and see what they say. Now, if they like what you're doing, then you must ask questions, friends. You must ask them questions about things like, how much is it going to cost? What's the commission rate in your gallery? They will tell you. Is there any extra costs that I need to know about? Who pays for the food? Who pays for the wine? Is there any promotional costs? Is there any storage costs? That's a big one. Sometimes artists who have an exhibition, then they leave, leave their paintings for 30 days afterwards. Sometimes there can be a storage fee after that 30 days. Make sure you understand what that is. Be clear about that. Find out all these things. Ask questions. What day do I need to deliver my work if I'm having a show? What day do I need to pick it up by? Do all this. Be very, very professional. If you are very professional with the gallery and the gallery does well and they like you, then they'll continue to show you and continue to use you. It's very important you understand that. But please, I am talking about proper exhibition galleries. I am not talking about vanity space where you just hire a gallery and you put the stuff up on the wall and that's about it. You pay rent and at the end of the week you come and get your work done. I'm not talking about that kind of gallery. That kind of gallery really is not of great use to you because you need a gallery that has a clientele base, that has collectors, that does promote all the time, that is very active in everything that they do. So look for that kind of gallery. Hiring a space is fine, and I understand a lot of groups do that because it's difficult to get into galleries. Then I would say this, I wouldn't hire a gallery. I would hire, some alternative space. I'd be looking for something a little different. If I was still showing and I couldn't get into a gallery, I'd be looking at malls and places like that. I'd be looking for different kind of venues to show in. But if you can get into a gallery, all the better because the gallery has collectors. Now, I hope that's helped a little bit. All I'm saying to you is that find the gallery that suits you and then approach them very business-like once you get to that point. Before that, you can go to the gallery, be friendly with them, find out what it's like, look around the gallery and experience the gallery before you say yes. And remember, read the fine print, my friends, and don't sign contracts. If you're going to sign a contract, make sure your lawyer reads it before you do. That's the best advice I can give you. Don't rely on friends, family, and people who love you to read it. Pay for a lawyer to read it. It will save you a lot of grief in the long run. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope you find the gallery you're looking for. I hope that you find a gallery that sells your work and that you become very famous. That's what it's all about. You have a fabulous day today. Hey, it's the 1st of August here. Man, this year is rushing by so fast. It'll be Christmas before we know it. You have a wonderful day. I look forward to the day when you come and visit me here in Galeria de las Islas. And remember to care for people. People are hurting. Hugs and smiles are free. Give them away generously. Have a fabulous day, guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Ciao.